I think that it's interesting. So you guys were here. You moved here. You were working on all these side apps. It's this whole adaptation towards living in California. Were you always living in the peninsula, or did you actually live in San Francisco for a little bit?
Yeah, so we lived everywhere. We lived in, so I built this app, then I started working for this Italian company for a year, but the app was like booming. Like we had so many users and so on. And then, and then I decided to join a friend who had a startup doing news and things like that. And didn't work, but then like, so basically Silvia continued working with the Italian company. So we had like something stable while I was just like experimenting, taking California in, and we moved to San Francisco. So we were in Los Gatos in the first year. We were living in Campbell, working in Los Gatos. Then we decided to move to SF where everything was happening. So we moved to SF.
What year was this in SF?
2011.
Yeah. Oh, that's right when I moved as well, and it was so crazy, right? Like it was a completely different city. It was clean, and we had just so much was working, and people wanted to collaborate. It was so different than I think what has happened now. And it was a great mayor that did all the tax incentives and so forth. Yes.
I don't know. I love SF. I continue. I'm such a positive. I just. Yeah, so I just love SF. If I could live in SF again, I would. I think it's a great place. I mean, so what happens, like we moved to Tahoe, then at some point.
Tahoe? You legit did.
But then like, we came back to SF. So basically it was like, oh, this is so boring in Tahoe. And then I just feel like SF is like one of those places that you always want to come back to it after having other experiences, even like. So I don't know. I feel like it's a place where things are happening. Maybe yeah. I'm in Mountain View now with kids and things, but I feel like in a couple of years we might come back to the city, or I don't know. I just like SF a lot. It's good memories, and it's funny because we always liked Soma. And we were like the Soma. We always lived in Soma, and yeah. Anyway,